But first, it doesn't look like travelling is set to get any easier anytime soon now that petrol has hit £2 a litre. The airports are still in chaos, and now there's a confirmation from the Oh, no, not that way, Penny. That's what happens when Penny's not been on the show for a while. She forgets which camera's mine. That one's mine, Penny. There's confirmation from the RMT of a 3-day rail strike later this month. The strike is being called to protect workers from job cuts and pay freezes, but there are quite a few of us that are going to be affected by this. So do you think they're selfish to strike, Kelly?
Well, I've got a family member and a close family friend who actually work on the railways and for transport, and they are really happy in their job. And they are the one person that doesn't want to strike. So whether they want to go to work or not, they still can't go to work because, you know, other drivers and, you know, a high percentage of the other drivers want to strike. So it doesn't actually work for everybody. Not everybody feels an umbrage towards their job. And just looking at some of the... Just looking at sort of salary, for example, for the sort of a London train driver, the base salary is £55,000. It can go anywhere up to £70,000 to £80,000. So... you know, I can understand why, in my, you know, instance I'm talking about with my family members, they don't have a reason to complain.
Yeah, but isn't that the point of a union, though? That it's not about the individual, it's about for the greater good of others. So you have a family member that works on the railway, they may have an issue with their job, and that's where the union kicks in. There could be one worker that has an issue and the entire union and those who pay their union subs will be behind them. That's the point of a union.
I guess the difficulty is how they're going about it. It's like, you know, if we look at Extinction Rebellion and how they went about it, you know, they have a cause and how they went about it was quite difficult for other people. And in this instance, we're looking at, like, interrupting people's, you know, surgery, for example. We've got cancer patients whose appointments are being cancelled, and, you know, GCSEs that are being taken.
But they have to do it where it's going to cause the most chaos to be noticed. That's the problem. You know, if they do it... You know, if they go on strike at midnight, they're not really... No one's going to care. Yeah. So no one's going to listen. No one's going to even watch the news about it because it doesn't... The problem is that we get affected when it affects us. So we're not... You know, I've travel on the train every single week, like twice a week. Is affecting me on the 21st because I'm meant to be going to this hen party abroad and I can't get a train to the station, you know, to the airport, which is also affected. However... You know, I'm working on the trains. I'm on the trains every week and I see now the stress. I mean, it is chaos and it's been chaos since the end of COVID. It's literally packed. The trains are cancelled, they're delayed. They've pulled trains off, so there's only now 2 trains that run to London or something. So they've taken 4 trains off. So all those people have got to get on. It's still the same amount of staff. They are run off their feet. And, of course, they are first port of call for all these angry passengers who are constantly having a go at them. And they can't do anything about it. And it's all to save money, and yet the big guys at the end are making millions from it. The train prices certainly haven't gone down. They've gone massively up. So I get where they're coming from, and I do feel sorry for them. Am I annoyed? Yes, because you're really affecting my travel. But I'm with them.
But I think, do you know what? I think that there's so many other reasons sometimes we first get annoyed with how it interrupts our life, like you're saying. But I think we need to get adaptable. We know that these strikes are always coming. And from my own personal experience, sometimes there's stuff that's going on internally within the company. I remember one time when I was working, I had a 0-hour contract and I'd done so many days and hours over the years, which meant I was entitled to a permanent contract, but the company didn't want me to know that, and it was a union that supported me. So those are the things that we actually don't see going on. And as I said, we just need to get with the times. It's always going to happen.
And we'll always find a way to get on.